Looking at Playboi Carti's discography makes it seem like he hardly ever makes music, having only 3 projects and a handful of singles. But any true fan of Carti would know that he has multiple albums that ended up scrapped. Albums like 1629 and Lotta Red V1, for example, are cult classics in the Carti community, and contain some of his most loved music despite being unreleased. But something fans may not know about are the many other lesser known projects Carti had planned that never saw the light of day. In this video, I'll explain each and every lost Playboi Carti project in chronological order, starting all the way back in 2010. Aviation Class is the name of the first mixtape Carti ever planned to release. There's almost no information on the project besides a tweet Carti made referencing it in September 2010 when he was 14 years old. Genius says the tape was released on September 19th, 2010, but that's all the information that can be found about the project. Killing Me Softly is the title of the second mixtape Carti planned to release when he was going by the name Sir Cartier. The first and only announcement of the project came on April 27th, 2011, when Carti posted the cover to his Tumblr with a message saying that it was coming real soon. The tracklist for the tape is unknown, but some predict that his first public single, Cry, would have been on it, as it was released around the same time period and wasn't included on his next project.
And I'm just rolling with my crew, trying to burn a little something, nigga, what you trying to do, yeah.
THC The High Chronicles is a mixtape Carti first announced on October 14th, 2011. He said it would drop on the 31st of October, but it ended up getting pushed back to November 5th, 2011. It was released on Lime Links and Mixtape Factory, but is now inaccessible on either platform. Using the Wayback Machine, you can view how the project was shown on Mixtape Factory, and also see that the project was shared just 20 times. The tape's 8-song tracklist is public, but only 2 of the songs survived and can still be found today, those being Carolina Blue and Living Reckless.
No ventilation, host stimulating on this Novocaine, I'm making. Still searching for the one we in the matrix. Hear what I was saying, Grace, they did that shit for Satan's sake. They can he can help, see my niggas into heaven gates.
On July 20th, 2021, the original file for Carti's July 2012 song Steez was leaked. The song's metadata revealed that it belonged to a previously unknown project titled Kream. The tracklist for Kream is unknown, but the OG file name of Steez revealed that it would have been the first song on the project.
White powder, clam chowder with your bitch. Snorting up the line, she trying to ease up her mind.
On October 3rd, 2012, Carti made a tweet that read 10/31/12 Young Misfit. This would be the title of his next mixtape. The tape missed its planned Halloween release date and ended up dropping on November 12th, 2012. It contained 9 tracks, including the song Steez that was for his Kream project, likely meaning that Young Misfit was just a retitled or reworked version of Kream. Unlike all of his other projects up to this point, Young Misfit is actually still accessible in full, as the OG files for the whole project leaked on April 27th, 2021.
Nigga, don't hate. Cartier with your bitch on the interstate. Bag of weed, that's THC. I smoke gasoline, that's why she fuck with me. Yeah, cash first, fuck y'all. Carti cream toppers, I got a bar. Yeah, outfit come from Montreal. Yeah.
In March 2013, Carti announced on Tumblr that he'd be dropping his song titled Ouchia that night with an accompanying music video. Along with this message was the cover of the project that the song was supposed to be on, called Sensation. Sensation was apparently supposed to be a full album and released on July 15th, 2013, but this never happened. Ouchia was the only known song for the album until nearly 10 years later when the OG file to Carti's song So Cold was leaked on January 5th, 2023. The song's metadata revealed that it was for the album Sensation, and its file name suggested that it would have been track 1. Other songs that may have been included on the album are Faster, H2O, Dope, and 10KK, a couple thousands for the hoes. But the only confirmed songs were Ouchia and So Cold.
Straight doing this shit. Catch me with my clip where they 40 and they nick with the cannon or record cause I'm doing this shit.
Bad hoe watching Naruto, my nigga. I'm 17 with a long dick. Kinda hard to get along with.
In January of 2014, Carti released 5 songs in a short period of time, all sharing the caption 2014 Sir Cartier, even though he had changed his name to Playboi Carti in May 2013. The songs he posted were likely meant for some EP or project titled Sir Cartier, but they're now all deleted and lost. Nothing else is known about this potential project. On March 28th, 2014, Carti made a Tumblr post promoting his new song Holyfield. The caption he attached to the song read, "Playboi Carti presents Holyfield of his upcoming project, Face." The project was supposed to drop in early 2014, but never ended up releasing. A few songs from around the same time period, like Young Zanho, Heavy, and Bag Interlude, could have likely been for the project, but its only confirmed song is Holyfield. The OG file name of Holyfield that surfaced in 2021 also suggests that it would have been the first track on the project.
Flatbed, straight from hell, young nigga, can't you tell? Enemies, who is down, blow money, Holyfield.
There are a few Carti projects from 2014 to 2015 that aren't necessarily lost, but can only be found on Carti's SoundCloud and not on other streaming services. The first of these projects is called The Red Tape. In 2014, Carti signed to Awful Records and started gaining a lot of momentum in his career, with his sound containing a lot of synth-heavy instrumentals from producers such as his frequent collaborator, Ethereal. He started uploading songs to SoundCloud using a plain red square as the cover art. These singles were released throughout 2014 up until early 2015. The group of songs became a compilation tape that was given the name The Red Tape. Broke Boy is the only song from the tape to be released on other streaming services, as it was one of his breakout hits.
Beam up, bench with the roof up, still on this scoop punch, 3 round, boop line.
The next most popular tracks on the tape are Young Zanho and Heavy, which are currently the 2 oldest songs available on Carti's SoundCloud page.
Codeine, lucid dreams, bitch I bleed, lean. They want that old Carti, fuck that old Carti. Bitch I glowed up, tell my mom that I'm sorry.
Shortly after the release of the last singles for the Red Tape, Carti would release his next SoundCloud exclusive on May 12, 2015, titled Death in Tune. This marked a point in time where Carti's style shifted, collaborating more with Mexico Dro and going deeper into the so-called plug sound. Death in Tune contained just 2 songs, which were both produced by Mexico Dro. Both songs were up-tempo, braggadocious records where Carti flexes his wealth and lavish lifestyle with heavily auto-tuned vocals.
Made a feint, serving fiends, switching lanes, money counter, fuck a bank, money counter, fuck a bank. On my side, yeah, nigga, fuck the fame. Yeah, nigga, money dancing to the bank.
Carti's third and final SoundCloud exclusive came on August 8th, 2015, when he released 3 songs, all containing a Chucky doll on the cover. The covers caused the group of songs to be referred to simply as Chucky. The songs on Chucky contained some darker production and featured Carti's voice in a more normal state without heavy autotune.
Gotta keep a scope, gotta keep a dirty miss, I missed the whole road. Had it in my bag, though. Don't go with my classy bitch, ain't got a rap, huh? I say fuck the Robin for this rap shit. Now I'm in LA, fucking on a model bitch.
Are you in need of a way to listen to Carti's songs on the go? Well then you're in luck, because I have the perfect solution for you, Raycons. Raycon earbuds are perfect for listening to music anywhere and everywhere, with comfortable optimized gel tips and a whopping 32-hour battery life with 8 hours of playtime. They also offer amazing audio quality at half the price of other premium audio brands. I've been using them recently when working out, and I've loved the bass sound profile, making Carti's songs hit even harder. There are 2 other customizable sound profiles as well, those being Pure Sound, which is refined for the best clarity, and Balanced Sound for all-around performance, warmth, and depth. There's also noise isolation and awareness modes, allowing you to either block out outside noise or hear what's going on around you. Raycons come with all of these premium high performance features without making you break the bank to buy them. Each purchase of the everyday earbuds comes with 1 pair of Raycon everyday wireless earbuds, 5 pairs of silicone gel tips, 1 charging case for on-the-go charging, and 1 charging cable cord. Click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/JunePlug to get 20% off your Raycon purchase, plus free shipping. Every order helps support the channel, so thank you. Keith Ape is a South Korean rapper from the hip-hop collective The Cohort. A Keith Ape interview documentary-style video released on November 12, 2015, and in it, Keith announced that he might release an EP with Playboi Carti.
일단 플레이보이 카리랑은 같이 EP 같은 거 낼 생각이고요. 그리고 같이 작업하고 이런 게 되게 재밌고 신선한 경험인 것 같아요, 저한테는. 그래서 뭐
There was one song of Carti and Keith on SoundCloud titled Pussy Boy Ninja, but it was later removed and has yet to resurface. No new information came out about their collab project until May 3rd, 2021, when a song called Check was leaked. The song was a super repetitive Carti and Keith Ape collaboration from 2015 that was confirmed by leakers to be a part of their EP together. Check is currently the only confirmed song from their collab EP.
I met this bitch with Keith Ape, y'all see? Cash, Carti, money, best, I need a check, y'all.
From late 2015 through 2016, Carti was working on a collaboration mixtape with producer Digital Nas. Digital Nas mentioned on Instagram that he and Carti had a whole tape in the vault. On Christmas 2015, Digital Nas would post their first official collaboration together on SoundCloud titled Run It, where Carti once again spat an extremely repetitive chorus. Various other Carti and Digital Nas snippets were teased around this time that never ended up seeing a release. A good amount of their songs together that were likely for their collab tape ended up leaking over time, but Run It stands as their only self-released collaboration together.
I get the guap and I run it. I get the guap and I run it. I get the guap.
On Halloween 2017, a fan on Rich the Kid's Reddit Ask Me Anything asked if he has any new music with Carti. Rich the Kid responded saying, "We have a whole unreleased mixtape together." They likely began working on their tape together around early 2016, and it was rumored to be called No Pressure, which was the same name of a song they had released together. The project eventually got scrapped for unknown reasons, and most of the songs from the tape were given to either Rich the Kid or other feature artists. There are a few released and unreleased Carti and Rich the Kid songs from around this time period that were rumored to appear on the mixtape, including 3 Chainz, Spike Lee, No Pressure, 2900, and all of them.
Tons of the cat, all of these bitches they laugh, hey, they peeping your swag, hey, you get it from dad.
I touch thoughts, you can't touch. I touch guap, you can't touch. I touch thoughts, you can't touch. I touch.
On September 30th, 2023, a snippet of a song called Dancer was leaked, featuring Carti on a beat produced by TrapMoneyBenny.
I got money, lose some weight, fatty. House filled with dancers. Lose some weight, fatty.
The person who leaked the snippet revealed that there was an entire Carti and TrapMoneyBenny mixtape with songs from 2016 to 2017, and that they possessed it. Leakers later put the project up for group buy, but it has yet to be fully leaked. They said the project has 9 total songs, including Dancer Intro, Acta Fully, and Sleeping With My 9. Sleeping With My 9 was the only song that actually released, and Acta Fully is the only one to leak as of now.
They don't let me in and try on money, baby. I got too many, man, these bitches too many.
I was in Bankhead, now I'm in Butthead. Bitches want my cheese, want my bread, come get fed.
On September 17th, 2017, Carti made a Snapchat post with a caption reading, "Carti Uzi tape, Uzi Carti tape, 1629." This was the first announcement of a collaboration mixtape with Lil Uzi Vert, whom Carti was frequently around at the time. The project title 1629 is a reference to their old neighborhoods, Carti coming from Atlanta's 2900 section, and Uzi coming from the 1600 block of North Philadelphia. 12 days after Carti's initial announcement of the mixtape, he made a tweet that read, "Uzi Carti, Carti Uzi, tape loading." The next month after this tweet, the rumored lead single to 1629 was leaked, that being Break the Bank.
Popping off a jet, I had to check the charts. Why that whole Finny bet she tryna pop like talk.
This track's leak was rumored to cause 1629 to be scrapped. The same month Break the Bank leaked, Carti and Uzi announced a tour for their tape called the 1629 Tour, but Uzi pulled out literally 1 day later, apparently because they needed to focus. In July 2018, Carti was asked about his collab project with Uzi in an interview, and he said they have like 100 unreleased songs together.
Is there any truth that there might be a Uzi Playboi Carti collab project in the works? Is that something that's coming? Like, how many records do y'all have together that we haven't heard that are just sitting on a hard drive somewhere?
Like 100.
100?
Yeah.
Multiple other songs from their project would end up leaking over time, and the album wasn't mentioned again by Carti or Uzi for a while. On August 23rd, 2021, Uzi brought up the mixtape's name again, tweeting 1629. On February 18th, 2022, Uzi was on a call with streamer Aiden Ross and said they wanted to drop 1629.
If I could drop a collab album right now, I'd probably drop. The first collab album I want to drop is 1629.
On April 12th, 2022, Carti did an interview for XXL magazine where he was asked if fans would ever hear his joint project with Uzi. He responded by saying, "Uzi is working on mad music right now. I don't know if he's serious about a lot of things, but I hope one day we can change the world with that for sure." The likelihood of the project dropping now, over 6 years after it was announced, is extremely low, but at least we got to hear some of what it would sound like via leaks.
door, I whip it, I get it. Walked in the fool in the kitchen, counting up again. Callin' my plug again. Hop in that coupe in the race. Shot ain't gon' fuck in the cake. Shot ain't gon' fuck me, I'm famous.
On June 3rd, 2018, less than a month after releasing his debut studio album Die Lit, Carti previewed a snippet of his song Buffy the Body while saying Die Lit 2. It was assumed that Die Lit 2 would be the title of his next project until just 2 months later when a recording of Carti surfaced where he said his next album is called Whole Lotta Red. Over the next few months, Carti began performing new songs expected to be on the album like Molly and New Neon. On February 6, 2019, the first Whole Lotta Red era song would leak, that being Boulder Crest featuring Offset. This was just the beginning of a string of leaks that most likely led to the eventual demise of this version of Whole Lotta Red. From March 21st to April 13th, 2019, 2 more songs would surface, Fashion Killer and Pop Bottles. By the end of July, Exotic, Hellcat, Die Like This, New Neon, Not Real, and Don't Worry had all leaked. The end of July also saw Carti give a potential date for the project for the first time, saying he wanted to drop it in the next 60 days. As the early days of August went by, a new theory arose as fans speculated that Carti would be dropping the album on his birthday, September 13th, which was a Friday towards the end of the 60 days period. People from Carti's camp posted cryptic tweets, IG stories, and more, hinting at the September 13th drop date as well. Unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse, as in the 47 days between the 60 days claim and Carti's birthday, Switching Lanes, Red on Red, Did It Again, Buffy, Backup, Asthma, Cancun, and Butterfly Doors were all leaked. Many people believe these leaks to be the reason Whole Lotta Red V1 never released. A real list of songs for this V1 album were eventually found in 2019 by Carti hackers in a document related to the album's production. This list contains 16 total songs meant for the album, with 9 of them already being leaked by the time Carti was supposed to release it, which is likely why he didn't. The only 2 songs from the list to officially release are New Neon and Switching Lanes. In May 2022, the cover of the original version of Whole Lotta Red was found by leakers, being attached to the OG file of the V1 song Shopping Spree. Overall, the first iteration of Whole Lotta Red saw Carti using his high-pitched baby voice while still aiming for a similar sound to Die Lit, with Carti rapping over cloudy trap beats and producer Pierre Bourne being a frequent collaborator.
I don't got no status, I'm a place of privates. Burgers on the privates. You don't fuck with my diva. Yeah, this Vivian Westwood. Yeah, your bitch is an eater. Yeah, I swear that top game. Whole lot of bad, whole lot of cash. Whole lot of hoe, whole lot of ass.
On June 12, 2019, Carti stated in a Fader interview that he was working on a tape with Metro Boomin while still working on his own album. Carti expressed how he considered some of his songs with Metro for his own album, but would have to change the whole thing if he added them. The mixtape was never brought up again by Carti or Metro, and no songs were ever confirmed to be a part of it. A couple songs Metro produced for Carti around the same time period that leaked and were likely for their mixtape are Sticks and 99.
I'm in Shine, I'm with Metro, yeah, what that be, front and back, then I let go. Young nigga from the 9, yeah, gotta keep me in 9, yeah, in love with that iron, yeah.
On July 6th, 2019, rapper Trippie Redd made an Instagram post teasing a collab with Ian Dior. A fan responded saying, "Nah, we want that EP with Carti first." Trippie then replied saying, "Sooner than later," implying that an EP with Carti was already on the way. Carti later said on his Whole Lotta Red song Punk Monk that he tried to sign Trippie Redd, so it's likely that Trippie wasn't lying about their collab project. The Carti-Trippie EP was never brought up again by either of them, but a couple of their songs together from 2019 ended up leaking that were likely to be on the EP.
Nigga, fight that shit, young nigga got 100. Big man, that's your swag. We be poppin' tags. Nigga off that lean. Hold up. Nigga like the pop beans. Hold up. Nigga try to sound like me. Hold up. Why you tryna be like me? Hold on.
After the mess that happened with the V1 version of Carti's Whole Lotta Red album, he was sent back to the drawing board in the later months of 2019. To change up his sound from before, he pushed the limits of his vocal style to an even higher pitch dubbed the fetus voice, and began working a lot with producer Richie Soph on bouncier beats alongside mainstays like Pierre Bourne and Molly Raw. During a February 2020 concert, Pierre stated that Whole Lotta Red was done, but he told Carti they need to lock in one more time before he can drop it. There weren't nearly as many songs leaking during this time compared to the V1 era, but the few leaks and snippets that did come out were met with much more mixed reviews than those of V1. Despite this, Carti actually released a song with his new style as the lead single to Whole Lotta Red on April 16th, 2020, titled At Me. The song became Carti's highest debuting single, but that was likely just due to the amount of hype Carti had built up from not dropping for so long, as the song wasn't very well received by the public. The song never charted after its first week, meaning people weren't really listening to it on repeat. People in Carti's team said they had an album ready to drop at this time. Less than a month after At Me, another song with Carti's fetus voice was released, that being Pain 1993 by Drake. The song passed At Me to become Carti's highest charting ever at number 7, but the mixed reviews were no different and were even amplified due to Drake's mainstream platform, which put more ears than ever onto Carti's new sound. After seeing that fans generally weren't happy with this new sound, Carti fired his A&R and scrapped the V2 version of Whole Lotta Red. In March 2023, over 2 hours of a Carti documentary style video was leaked, and a big portion of the footage was Carti recording and shooting video for songs from Whole Lotta Red's V2 era.
I got bad bitches in there. This fucking bad bitch faggot. That's just so deep, so like me talking. Spend your money on flight, then shit, what? Take your time for that flight, then shit, wait. Painted the shit. I got my nails. Pretty little beat.
The fact that the making of these songs and their potential music videos was being recorded in documentary fashion means that Carti most likely planned to release this V2 music at some point in time. There are a lot of Grail snippets from this time period that fans are still dying to hear in full, but a decent amount of songs from this era would end up leaking over the years, including one titled You Can Do It Too that was intended to be Whole Lotta Red's lead single before it was scrapped for At Me.
Money and drugs, money and drugs. Money and drugs, I'm falling in love. I get that big ass F here right on me, son. That pussy ass nigga sound like me, my dear son.
One day after the release of his album Whole Lotta Red on Christmas 2020, Carti made a tweet asking his fans what songs they needed on the Deluxe. This implied that Whole Lotta Red would be getting a deluxe version containing songs that were already heard via leaks and snippets, as people couldn't recommend songs that they haven't heard. One day after the initial Deluxe tweet, Carti tweeted again, saying that the Deluxe was on the way. In April of 2021, a Carti interview with Rolling Stone was published, and it stated that a deluxe version of Whole Lotta Red was due that spring. The Deluxe was never brought up again by Carti, and he likely only ever brought up the idea of one due to the initial negative reception of Whole Lotta Red. On August 23rd, 2021, Carti posted a series of pictures to Instagram, all with the caption, Narcissist 9/13/21. He then changed his website theme and announced a tour called the Narcissist Tour. When the actual day 9/13/21 came around, no music dropped, but Carti's website was updated to show off new Narcissist-themed merch. The next day, Carti tweeted to clarify that his website was hacked and that the merch that had been posted was just a reference folder that was never approved. One day later, Carti made another tweet showing a text message he sent to 3 people reading, "Forget about sample clearances, drop Narcissist." This confirmed that Narcissist was indeed music because he mentioned sample clearances. 2 days later, Carti and Uzi were spotted together, both wearing jackets with Carti's Narcissist text on the back. 9 days later, Carti made a tweet which simply read, Narcissist. Over a year later, in October of 2022, Carti launched a countdown timer on the website for his Opium record label. Once the timer expired, a new Narcissist clothing line was revealed, but still no music. The project was never brought up again by Carti and was presumably scrapped. Notorious leaker King Bob said that Carti wanted to drop the Narcissist project as late as early 2022 and wanted it to include community grails such as Trenches and Bat Gang.
We got beats, nigga, beats. Walking at bitch with a black tee, walking at bitch with a black gun, walking at bitch with a black freak.
In early 2022, Carti posted a message between he and Kanye West where Ye said, "Let's go on tour." The tour was set to be called Introvert and featured Lil Uzi Vert alongside Ye and Carti. Carti and Kanye were planning on releasing an entire album together for the tour. The album was rumored to be titled Pablo Narcissist and sound very experimental with heavy rock elements. It was rumored to release sometime in 2022, but unfortunately never did. In an April 2022 interview with XXL, Carti was asked about the name of his next album and stated music because that's all it is at this point. Later that year on Christmas Eve, Carti posted a picture of 3 audio files to his Instagram story, then made an Instagram post of a music cover, which he also made his profile picture. One day later on Christmas 2022, Carti returned to Twitter for the first time in over a year, making a tweet that says, "Love all my supporters, it's time." 4 days after making this tweet, Carti was arrested and charged with assault after allegedly choking choking his pregnant girlfriend and trying to prevent her from calling the police. It is said that this arrest messed up the rollout of Carti's album and ended up delaying it to a later date, which led to the album getting reworked in its entirety. Leakers claimed that this version of music was supposed to drop on January 13th, 2023. This version was also supposed to be a full collaboration with DJ Swamp Izzo, as he claimed their album together was done in February 2023.
Swamp Izzo, Playboi Carti album is done. I'm gonna get that to work from here. Swamp Izzo and Playboi Carti's album is done.
On June 13th, 2023, popular jewelry designer Wafi took to Instagram to note that Carti gifted YoungBoy an upside-down cross chain while announcing that the two have an album in the works, stating, "00-4KT, at Playboi Carti gifts YoungBoy a chain ahead of their new collab album. 00-4KT is a combination of the two's brands, 00 for Carti's Opium and 4KT for YoungBoy's Gang and Fallen Friend." Following the chain post, Carti took to his Instagram story to post a picture of YoungBoy wearing the chain. Carti's affiliates Filthy and Opium Baby both took to Twitter to tease the album's release as well. Nothing featuring Carti and YoungBoy together has released as of yet. There are a few other Carti projects that either aren't official or don't have much info on them that I'll go over quickly. First, I have In Abundance. In Abundance is a fan-made 45-track compilation mixtape consisting of Carti's early songs and features. It was uploaded by a fan on March 8th, 2016, and they got it to appear on his actual Spotify page, making it seem like it was an official project Carti released. Next up, I have the Cash Carti tape. This was at one point the alleged title of Carti's debut commercial mixtape before it was changed to the self-titled Playboi Carti name. Next is the V-Lone tape, which was a mixtape executively produced by A$AP Bari that was connected to his clothing brand V-Lone. It was going to be a compilation tape with multiple artists, rumored to contain the Carti songs A Lot on My Mind, Tattoo, and Cancun. Next is a rumored collab tape with Capsule Corpse that has no information besides being mentioned by known Carti leaker Counting Casket when asked about scrapped Carti projects. Lastly, I have Molly World. Molly World was a rumored album that stemmed from Carti's March 2021 Instagram post with the caption, "Let's drop this new album, we not done." Carti's photographer Gunnar Stahl left a comment on the post saying Molly World greater than, leading people to believe that that was the name of the album Carti mentioned dropping. Out of all of the projects I've mentioned throughout this entire video, which one do you wish saw an official release the most?